Hello, my name is Victoria Stepp, and today we're going to be doing a science experiment. First of all, my expectations are that you follow all directions I give you, listen and learn to what I teach, and have fun. Okay, so today we're going to make a lava lamp. So you see all these materials that we're going to use, and what we know is when making this lava lamp, do different liquids affect the results? So we see we have the water here that's going to be in these, and then we're going to add these different liquids. So we have vegetable oil, carbonated water, and apple juice. Okay. So today we're going to determine what happens when we mix water and oil, water and juice, and water and carbonated water. So, what mixture do you think will be different than the others? We'll start with you.
I think the oil and water will be different than just like regular water.
Okay, what about you?
I agree. I think the oil would have the biggest.
And why do you guys think that?
Well, because oil and water, it doesn't really mix very well.
So it'll separate. The oil will separate from the water, I think. Now, as far as the carbonated water, I don't know. I've never dealt with carbonated water.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and start our experiment and see if you guys are correct. So we've already determined who's going to be pouring the water, and it will be Katie. Cups. You can just use that one since it's just water, and put it in each one of these.
Divide it up, or how does you want?
She's going to put 1 cup in this one,
Okay.
1 cup in this one, and 1 cup in this one. We don't.
I'll pour.
No. You have yours that you're going to do.
Okay, gotcha.
Be careful not to spill it. Good. And then we'll move this over here for you. Now what we're going to be doing is putting these Alka-Seltzers into our mixture to see what happens, because it'll make bubbles.
What is that? What is that for?
It's like for an upset belly. Make 1 more. Now, you will take these. It's okay that we're going to use this one that had water in it because we're going to be mixing these anyway. So, go ahead and start with either the apple juice, the sparkling water, or the vegetable oil, whatever one you want to start with. And just pour, we're going to do 1 cup of that as well. If you get a little less, that's okay. So it seems to be mixing. Looks just like regular apple.
Looks like pea.
Okay, now with this one, we're going to move this one to the side. Now do the next one.
The same amount?
Yep. That's sparkling water. You might want to be careful with it, because if we pour it too fast, then all the bubbles will leave. Good. And then whenever you're done pouring that one, you'll pour it into another bottle.
May I taste it?
Not Not right now, maybe later.
Looks like water.
Mhm. I think it looks like Sprite. I can hear it bubbling. Good. And then we'll put this one over here. And I'll take this. Now, this clean measuring cup. Okay. Pour about a cup of vegetable oil in it.
Steph, I need you to open that.
Okay. This is a new bottle. Careful. Now these liquids, the sparkling water, the carbonated water, the apple juice, and the oil, there are variables. So they're the different liquids that we're pouring into the water. This is what we're testing. So remember that word variables. Ew. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
It's pretty. It looks like it's bubbling like that one sounded.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is, Katie, you can pick any color, blue or green, blue, and we're going to add 2 drops in each one of these mixtures. And Sarah, as soon as she finishes putting a drop, so Katie, whenever you finish dropping, push it over to her, and then add one tablet. I had to split them up because they wouldn't fit. So this is one, and this is one. Add 1 into each bottle.
2 drops or
Yep, 2 drops. Okay?
Take it.
Yep. Give her time to put the Alka-Seltzer in there. Good. Okay, first, hold on. Let's observe what's going on. So what do you guys see happening?
It's fizzing.
But yellow bubbles are coming to the top.
Mm-hmm.
The noise is just like a sizzle.
Yeah, it looks like a Kool-Aid or like a blue Mountain Dew, doesn't it?
Yes.
So this was our water and carbonated water mixture, correct?
Yes. These tablet thingies, these make that, or
Yes.
is it the carbonated water?
The carbonated water probably has a hand in that, but these do fizz.
Okay.
That's how they help with upset stomachs. They go down and they kind of control your stomach acid. Totally different science experiment. But okay, now it just looks like a bottle of pop. No more action going on, right?
Right.
Okay. So you guys observe that one. We're going to put it to the side. Next, we're doing the apple juice and water.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness, look. Oh, I like that.
It's like a green.
Yeah.
It's like Baja Blast.
So that one's, okay, it's starting to fizzle a little.
It feels just nothing like that.
I think, what do you guys think makes this one bubble less than this one?
This one's just apple juice, and the other one was carbonated water.
So it did, the bubbles from the carbonated water made it fizzle a whole lot faster and
I think so.
more. Wow, I don't like the way that color looks.
The color of the apple juice mixed a little.
Oh, there's, see, and
Yeah.
part of the tablet floated to the top throughout the bottle.
Uh-huh.
The bubbles are. They're not just at the top.
Yeah.
This one has foam at the top as well.
Yes.
Yep. So there's those two together.
Wow.
Okay, now, first, before we start on this one, what do you guys see about this bottle with the oil and water?
I see a lot of oil on the top.
It's separated from the water.
How do you
The-
guys know what is the oil and what's the water?
Well, the oil is got like a yellowish tint to it,
Mm-hmm.
and the water is clear.
Okay. So what do you guys think is going to happen here? If the Alka-Seltzer is going to make bubbles in the water,
I think that the food coloring will stick to the oil more, and it'll bubble up.
I think that once we put the tablet in there, it'll just bubble to here. I don't think it'll come through the oil.
okay. Well, let's test it. Go ahead and put 2 drops of food coloring in there. Did you see what happened?
It goes straight to the bottom.
Go ahead and add another 2 drops just because that's pretty cool. So what happened to that food coloring?
It's just globbed together. It just stayed,
Yeah.
and it's like
It sinks down.
Sinking.
Oh, see it in the
Uh-oh.
water?
okay.
Okay, add the Alka-Seltzer. Let's see what happens. So it completely goes through the oil.
That is cool.
And you see how the water turned completely blue?
That's a pretty blue. It's like toilet water.
Like how the bubbles are going up to the surface.
I didn't think that the bubbles would come through the oil.
Yeah, it's because there that is carbon dioxide going up. So
Look at the white too. It's like pieces of
Yeah.
the tablet.
so what we have happening here, this is still the water
Mhm.
and this is the oil. You see how they're separated?
Mm-hmm.
That is because oil is hydrophobic. That's a big word, right?
Hydrophobic.
Phobic. That means that oil is scared of water.
Okay.
So the word phobic, do you guys know what claustrophobic means? You hear that a lot?
If
Mhm.
you have a phobia,
Yeah, a phobia is a fear. So that means hydro means water.
Mm-hmm.
Phobia means fear. So fear of water. That's why they're not coming together.
Look.
Okay, here's some worksheet. We're going to fill this out really quick.
Mm-hmm.
So this is basically what we did during our experiment. So it's asking, with the oil, did it mix with the water?
No.
No. Okay, write that down. All you have to say is no.
Okay.
Okay. Now, next, the carbonated water, did it mix with the water?
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Okay. And apple juice, did it mix?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Okay. So, what did the bubbles do in this mixture? So, when it says this, it means oil. So, what did the bubbles do in the mixture with the oil?
It just the bubbles only rose to the middle of it.
Yeah, because water and oil do not mix.
Okay.
Okay. So, what did the bubbles do in the carbonated water?
It made it fizzy.
Just made it fizzy. Yeah, there wasn't any distinct bubbles like there was in the oil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what about in the apple juice? What did those bubbles do?
Formed foam at the top.
Yeah, it had just a little bit of foam. There wasn't a lot of bubbles going on. Okay, what other observations were made with the oil? What did you guys notice? Anything?
Color.
The color is richer, and the bubbles rose eventually through the oil, but they were bigger.
Yeah. So it was richer because we added some more. We added 2 more food coloring drops, but other observations, the bubbles kind of stayed at the top in water form.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about in the carbonated water?
The bubbles were everywhere.
Yeah, but where are they now?
There's no bubbles now.
There's no bubbles. They all kind of just
Settle down.
yeah.
But once you move it, I think it's
There's a little.
yeah.
Okay. And then the apple juice.
Apple juice, the bubbles rose and it formed that foam, and there's no more bubbles. It's just foam now.
Okay. So we want to know now. This was the question that we asked. What's our conclusion? When making a lava lamp, do different liquids affect the result?
Yes.
Okay. And why was the oil and water different than the other 2?
That was because the water and apple juice and water and carbonated water mixed together. The
Mhm.
oil and water did not mix.
And why is that?
Because of hydrophobic.
There,
Because the oil is.
yeah, the oil is hydrophobic.